As you know, one of the things we're doing this year is to focus on the service clubs. They are part of the heartbeat of this community. And tonight we're going to talk about the Legion. They've done so much for our community. And here to talk about it is Bim Graham, the first Vice President and Membership Chairman of the Perth Regiment Veterans Branch 236 Royal Canadian Legion. Now, this is a true story. The first time I met Bim, he didn't exactly look like he looks now. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Neither did you. Was one of our last fundraisers was called the Ladyless Ladies Lip Sync and Beauty Contest. I was dressed as a pregnant Loretta Lynn in pajamas and house coat, and John was dressed as one of the Spice Girls. He was Old Spice. And we had a riot.
We actually did. It was an interesting way to get to know you. I didn't recognize him at the first tonight because I'd never seen him in a costume. Have you ever done that? Have you ever done that? No? You never dressed up?
Sober.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Not that I can remember, or I'm going to recall either.
Okay. First, Bim. Okay. Why Bim?
I gave that name to myself when I was about 3 or 4 years old. There was a Jim Reeves song on radio called Bimbo, and I walked into the house one day when my mother had some friends over having coffee, and I had a little dog following me, and she said, take the dog out. So I turned around and walked out with the dog, and the one said, he looks just like Bimbo from the song. And I remember
Bimbo,
that.
Bimbo, where you gonna go, yo? Bimbo, Bimbo, what you gonna do, yo? Bimbo, Bimbo, does your mama know? You're going down the road to see a little girlie, yo. Yeah, baby, that's what we're talking about, bring it home.
So, anyway, about 2 days later, I'd get into some trouble, and I don't know what I did, probably nothing, but my mother was upset anyway, and she called me into the house. She said, David Graham, get in here. And I said, my not David, my Bimbo. And when she told the neighbors that, they all saw her calling me Bimbo, and my brothers called me Bimbo, and it got shortened to Bim, and it's been that way for a long time.
Okay, let's get on to the Legion. When did it start in St. Mary's?
The Legion, St. Mary's got their charter in 1932.
That's a long time ago.
It is a long time ago.
Why is it important to preserve the memories of those who have fought for our country?
It's important because, for a number of reasons, you haven't got the freedom you have today without those people. I was at the Cenotaph. It was our Remembrance Day parade, and it was raining, and it was sleet, and I just had my uniform on, no overcoat, nothing else, and I was bitching like inside. And then I looked up at the Cenotaph, and the two names at the top on the south side were my dad's cousins, and they both died at Passchendaele. Mm-hmm. And when I thought of what they went through, I thought, I'm going through nothing. Mm-hmm. And people have to realize what they did go through.
What kind of things can we do to help preserve those memories?
Education. We got to start when the kids are in school. We got to educate them. We've got to tell them more. We got to keep them in touch with what went on. We have to get the schools to teach them more about what war was really like, not just the dates and the places.
Mm-hmm. Now, the Legion is a bit different than other service clubs. How?
We're a service club, but we're also a business, a not-for-profit business, but we are a business. So we have to follow the rules of the province. Pay HST, we have to follow the rules. We serve food, we have to follow health unit, we get inspected by them. We have paid employees, we have to take their deductions off and get them sent in. And we've got a whole bunch of different accounts we have to work off of.
Mm-hmm. So the St. Mary's Legion has had a bit of a name change. Tell us about it. Why did it happen?
2017, our president, Tom Jenkins, wanted to do something different for Canada's 150th birthday. And I had thought about it previously, but I brought it up at the meeting that maybe we could change the name of the Legion to the Perth Regiment Veterans, since the ones from World War I and World War II were mainly in the Perth Regiment. There is no Perth Regiment anymore. It was something to keep the regiment's name alive, to help them out. We went through the motions, had to get the permission. I got a hold of a guy who was with Perth Regiment Reenacted. He put me through to the Department of National Defense. A month later, I got a copy of an email that had been passed on to about 50 people, and ended up the person I had to get permission from was the guy I talked to first. So he gave us permission, and then we went through. We had a meeting, had to let everybody know about the meeting, what it was about. We had a vote, it passed, and since July 1st, we've been known as Perth Regiment Veterans, Branch 236, Royal Canadian Legion.
Fantastic, fantastic. What are some of the activities you have during the year?
Well, we mentioned one.
Yes, we want to forget that one. Some of us do.
We had a Johnny Cash show up in March. May there was a bake sale. Every April, the end of April, we have a steak barbecue. Then comes June, which was the Ladyless Ladies. Right now, our next one is the elimination draw. We sell 600 tickets at $20 each, and there's elimination. Last ticket wins $2,000. We have karaoke about once a month, and every Saturday we have a meat draw.
Now, I have no idea. Maybe I need to come to a meat draw, because I have no idea what a meat draw is. How many people know what a meat draw is? What up? Holy smokes, where have I been? You know what a meat draw is?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I've been to a lot of them here.
Every legion that I have been to in Ontario has meat draws. They're all done differently.
What do you do?
Ours, we sell tickets, a strip of 5 tickets for $5.
Yeah.
And then as the numbers are drawn out, you get up and you claim a prize. And it's meat. The first prize in each draw is breakfast in a bag, dozen eggs, pound of bacon, and a loaf of bread. Okay. And then there's different meats for the rest of the prizes. There's 20 prizes, so you can win with all 5 of your tickets. You can win more than once.
Okay.
So you can go grocery shopping there for $5 and come out with quite a bit of stuff.
Bim, I got to ask this one too.
Yeah.
Back when I first joined it and used to go there, every Friday night you have to be present to win. When you're there with the things drawn, you have to be present when we first started them.
That was the 50-50
you had to be
draw.
in the hall and to win. And
yep.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to do that draw anymore.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mind you bring it up. Yeah.
No.
Good.
It's that's another thing that we give a lot of money to minor sports.
Right.
We got minor hockey, minor ball, but it's governed by the town who we can give to. Yeah. We used to give money to the Lincolns, but we can't because they're not less than 18 years of age.
Oh, wow.
The majority of them are over 18, so we can't give them money. We can only give to minor sports.
Ah, interesting. So is membership of the Legion just for those who served in the military?
Membership used to be like that. It's wide open now. Anybody who is, let me read this so I don't get it wrong. Anybody who is a Canadian citizen or Commonwealth subject from an allied nation and supports the aims and objects of the Legion are eligible for membership.
Wonderful. So it's open to basically almost anybody.
Yep.
Yeah. So what do you do? How do you become a member?
You fill out one of these applications.
Yeah.
I have a few here if anybody wants one, but at the end of the show, you go down to the club. We're open at 3 o'clock Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and noon Friday and Saturday, and there are applications there that can be filled out.
Okay, wonderful. So that's great. So, Bim, thanks for dropping in. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, that's about it. And
Okay.
thank you for having me and letting
thanks
me
for
share
dropping
our
in.
experiences.
Wonderful. We appreciate it very much.